things I bought this year. I love going to the gym. I switched over from a Planet Fitness to a gym that has a pool because I love swimming and it's like my favorite way to exercise. And that's one of the biggest things I learned this year about exercising is it doesn't have to suck. You can find things that you like doing that are still good for you and healthy for you. You don't have to run on a treadmill for 45 minutes to be like working out. You can swim laps for an hour and it's like just as good for you. So that was like my biggest thing this year has been focusing on my health and well-being because I'm turning 30. I think I'm having this like internal crisis of like, holy shit, I'm turning 30. I really need to start prioritizing my health. I can't just do whatever I want and expect my body to be fine. So I've been like really prioritizing that. And my biggest thing has been going to the gym and back to base. The travel bag has been absolutely amazing as a gym bag. I was hesitant to buy it at first because I feel like spending that much money on luggage is something that I'm not super interested in anymore. I used to think you needed like really nice luggage, but the reality is I don't fucking travel that much. I think I was super influenced by influencers to buy nice luggage, but it's like they buy nice luggage because they travel all the time. That's the reason. I don't really need that. So I didn't really need super nice travel stuff, but I use this every day for a gym bag. It works so well. It holds so much stuff. It holds all my towels, water aerobics weights, like it holds everything so well and keeps everything super organized. I know Base has sales pretty frequently. I would highly recommend if you were interested in this bag, getting it because it is so good. I even love that that little compartment on the bottom is perfect for if you have really sweaty clothes or like really wet clothes if you swim. You can put it right in the bottom there. I love this bag. I sing the praises of this bag. I think it's fantastic. Okay, this one's hard for me to put in the something I shouldn't have bought column because I do actually like this product, but you don't need one and it's an unnecessary way to spend money in my opinion. They're just not worth it. I have a Stanley cup. I have a couple of Stanley cups actually. This one is currently full of water. This is what I'm using. I use these every day. I actually like get a lot of use out of my Stanley cups. I think these would go in like a mid category of their own because I don't think they're the worst thing I've purchased this year, but it's definitely not the best thing I've purchased this year. I think the problem with Stanley cups is that, number one, they do work. Like, okay, here's the thing about Stanley cups. They do work. They keep your drinks really cold, for sure. Like, I put ice in this a while ago, and it's still freezing cold. They absolutely do work, and they're very cute. Here's the problem with them. They're big. They're super bulky to carry around, so this isn't something, like, I see people carrying these around everywhere they go, and I just don't get that because they're so heavy and bulky and not convenient to carry around if you want just, like, a sip of water. It doesn't work well for that, in my opinion. I think they're too bulky and clunky for that. They don't fit in my car cup holders because they're too fucking big. I know you can get the smaller ones, but I just don't think that's worth it for the price point. And that's the other problem. The price point is crazy. Like $50 for a cup is insanity. It's not right. A cup should not be $50. It's unless it's gonna like hold ice from the Arctic for like 72 years. It's just not worth it. For the branding and you're paying for the name. And the other problem with Stanley cups is once you have one, they come out. It's like the frickin' Starbucks cups I used to be obsessed with before Starbucks was terrible. But it was like those cups. Like once you had one, you wanted all the new collections. You wanted all the different things. Like I have 3 Stanley cups because I was like, oh my God, they came out with a collaboration with Elf. Like I have to get that. You get brainwashed into becoming obsessed with it. And the thing is, they're not bad cups. Like they do the job. They're cute. They're aesthetically very pleasing. You look like one of the girlies when you have a little Stanley cup, like for sure. But I just think at the end of the day, if I'm being honest with myself, I wasted money on these. They're not worth the money. I wasted money on having multiples, first of all. That was my biggest mistake, was buying more than one. Second of all, I wasted money because I don't use this the way that is intended. If you're not gonna bring this everywhere with you, it's not worth the money. If you're gonna buy one of these, I think you should buy not one of the flashy, like this is a limited edition one that came out during the summer. If you're gonna buy one of these, I wouldn't buy one of those. I would buy one of the standard classic ones that are cheaper and just have one that's like that's your one thing. Like don't buy into the hype of needing the limited edition Olivia Rodrigo or Love Shack Fancy or all the other collaborations that they do. If you're gonna buy one, you only need one. Take it from me. You only need one. I severely regret buying other ones. You only need one, and if you like aren't gonna buy one, good for you. Buy a cheaper cup because there's cups from other brands that are cheaper that will do the same exact fucking thing. They just won't say Stanley. Yeah, I have mixed feelings on my Stanley purchases. This is definitely a mixed opinion for me on if it was best or worst. I really can't decide because I like them, but I'm like, this was not worth the money and I shouldn't have 3. That's crazy. Like, I don't know where in Target I blacked out and bought 3 of these fuckers over the past year, but like, I need to stop. The final thing I want to talk about that was the best thing I bought this year was something that my insurance actually paid for, and I also paid for part of it, and that was going to rehab. I talked pretty openly about my sobriety journey in a few videos ago. It was my 100-day sober video. I haven't really updated you guys. I am over 8 months sober now, and that is a huge accomplishment. If you had met me 8 months